Hi Leo, it's Lulu I Love with House of Oshun, and today I'm going to do your May month end reading. This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising, or however it translates in your chart. Okay, now then, any information that you need will be in the description box, darling. Yes, okay. Also, thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. Thank you for your love and support. Thank you. All right, let's get it rocking like a cutoff stocking. Angels, what information do you have for Leo? What is it that Leo needs to know? Some of you are in a partnership, or there may be some type of partnership at the forefront. It's just you and one other person here. So let's see what's going on with that if it comes back up. For Leo. Card fell. What information do you have for Leo? Thank you. All right. Maybe in a state of gratitude. Some of you may be thankful for new ideas that have come that you are wanting to, you may have, this may have to do with that partnership as well, but where you are, you're in a state of gratitude. You are very thankful for your experiences. You are thankful for some new idea that you have, and you can't wait to see how things are going to transpire in the future, right? Whatever it is that you are working on or working towards, whether it's more self-love or some project or what have you, I just feel as though you're in a deep state of gratitude. Whatever the work that you are putting in, you will begin to see things manifest within the next 2 to 3 months. Maybe in your plans. Ooh. Okay. Whew. I don't even like reading reversals, but it's happening today, baby. Okay. Now then, I hope that meditation isn't too loud in the background. It's a beautiful feeling. Thank you. All right. Now then, you may have recently gone through some type of shitstorm, and that's where that clarity, that's where that gratitude comes in. Anytime you go through a shitstorm, it's very important that you sit in the eye of the storm with calm clarity so that you can figure things out, see how things are connected, what it is that needs your attention or what have you, right? So I feel like that's something that some of you may have done or will be doing here. Now, you are taking some time away from any type of deceitful people, any type of deceitful thoughts, right? Someone may, you may have in this storm, it feels like some of you, it could be a tower moment, but it was a great epiphany, and you are resting and rejuvenating, you are recharging, you are contemplating which way to go next, and you may have cut someone out that may have betrayed you or tried to betray you, or someone who tried to contact you during your rest and rejuvenation that you don't want to speak to. It's right there. Clarify this shitstorm, because what this shitstorm does here for you is brings in personal balance. It also gives you the ability to balance out your mind, body, spirit, your upper, middle, and your lower world. It gives you the it takes you from whatever this, some of you may have even went through an emotional shitstorm, right? And you figured out what it is that you need to do moving forward so that you won't go through these types of things again. So you will begin to make head over heart decisions moving forward because you ain't got time. What is this shitstorm for Leo? Oh, it may have been something to do here. All right, there may have been a shitstorm. There may have been someone younger than you, or something to do with a child, or fighting over a child, or someone being immature. But I'm seeing here that there may be a new way for you to look at things, a new way. You began to see someone for who they are, or someone saw you for who you are, and they came towards you with ill intent. And you had to battle things. Yeah, you had to, some secrets were revealed, possibly, and you had to take on the energy of the high priestess. Things were, once you cleared out and sat there in that storm and saw shit for what it is, because some of y'all saw it before it came. You knew it was coming, right? But you also had to recalibrate and reevaluate what was going on, how things were transpiring, how people came at you, how things happened. The shift, it was a huge shift. Some of you may have even, I just heard, had to move unexpectedly. Something happened that had it where you had to move unexpectedly. I also see here where you may have been very passionate about someone or something, but things came to a head, so you had to take the necessary steps in order for you to move forward here. Yeah, because it feels as though there may have been an offer made or an offer will be made that is going to bring harmony to the situation. This may have something to do with finances, but I do see where someone may be offering to make things right, but they'll do it on a material or physical level or give time and energy towards something to make something right. And I'm seeing here that this Empress energy, Taurus, Libra, right? We have Pisces here, Taurus again. But overall, what I'm seeing here is that there may be a mother who is making amends with a daughter because the daughter decided to, you know, brought more value to themselves and decided to walk away from a situation that usually they would have, you know, acted up in or something like that. That's what I heard. At the end of the day, what I'm seeing here is that someone wants to make things right. It may be a fire sign, but it could be you. Overall, I feel like it could be you. Standing in your truth, standing in your power here. Yeah. Yeah, because after you pull back and after you take time to really just pull back and contemplate what needs to be done, all the different directions that this is how I'm seeing it. There's different avenues that you can take, not just one or two, but there's 4 ways that you can go about doing something here, especially when it comes to any type of conflict, needing to discuss things here to make things right. In order to move forward, there's a lot of clarity coming in overall from Spirit. Very strong clarity coming in. I also feel as though when it comes to your finances, when it comes to any disputes about money, these will be resolved. I feel as though someone is bringing something to the table. It may not be money, but it's something that they are bringing to bring some type of resolve, or this is what you are doing. But I also feel as though someone is, you know, reaching out. Olive branch, right? They're reaching out here. And you may be so far up in your truth and walking through the door of happiness and healing that you are really not taking time or making time for things that don't make sense to you. What is this? Deceit. It's in reverse. So that means you are coming out of self-deceit or possibly getting away from someone here in order for you to get right. I feel as though there may be some anxiety or some type of overthinking that comes from, did you make the right choice? Did you kick the right person out of your life? You know, when it came to this argument, this discussion or what have you, you want to know, did you do the right thing? What is this deceit in reverse for my beautiful Leos? Many of you really need to go ahead and take your God and Goddess breaks. We will go over that in one of the courses, but overall, let's keep it clean up in here. Now then, I'm seeing here where, yeah, with you coming out of this, there may be an offer that was made from possibly a love interest or just an offer that was made that you turned down because you didn't feel like it was genuine. You didn't feel like this person was authentic. Yep. Very guarded. Some of you have built a wall around yourself. That's not a wall, though. That's not why I said it. Move forward. But some of you may have built up your defenses because you've been through so much and you are weary of this energy that is coming towards you, whoever it may be. And you decide to take matters into your own hands. And by you taking the necessary changes, by you being the bigger person in a certain situation, you walk through the door of happiness and healing. You walk through this new beginning. You walk through this rebirth without having to have that, because of that tower moment or because of that shitstorm. You handled it accordingly. You did not, someone may have come at you and you didn't go back at them, and by you not doing so, this brought in a lot of balance for you. You passed the test, you graduated. Now I'm seeing here, moving forward, you will be coming out of, you know, being guarded when it comes to anyone who comes up against you moving forward here, because it's not just going to stop. Sometimes people don't want to see you happy at all. If they feel like what they have come up against you and the way that they did it and you didn't respond a certain way, they'll keep trying because they ain't got no life. They ain't got shit better to do. Whatever. That's how you gotta look at it. Like, you know, you ain't got nothing better. I wish you would find a life, but, you know, half the time they make you their life. That's what it feels like. So a decision does need to be made here. I feel as though someone will reveal their true colors once more if you give this person a chance, or anyone else that you may not have made the certain decisions toward. They're going to reveal themselves. There may be something said or something done that is going to piss you off. I do see harmony on one end, and I see here where someone is really coming in trying to break your light. They're trying to break your spirit. They're trying to, they're intrusive. What is this hostility? Told your ass. It may be, yeah, that's, I'm telling you, this is a, all right. Knave of Swords, right? Clarifying the hostilities card. So this is communication coming in from someone, possibly an air sign, but someone is coming in rather rapidly, trying to be a little destructive. So you need to use your discernment moving forward, because everything that people say and everything that people do, sometimes you have to listen to that inner guidance, that high priestess energy, knowing that there is something that needs to be revealed. So you take your time and move accordingly, because you ain't got time for it. Clarify this anxiety, this depression, this wondering if they did the right thing, honey. With this anxiety, again, you want to know if you did the right thing. You want to know if you, by telling the truth, by doing the right thing, was that the right thing to do, right? You may have let somebody make it, and here they come again with the bullshit. Or you may even be missing someone that you cut out, even after they have done a number of things to, they do things, they're hot and cold, they do things, and then they try to get back in your good graces, and they do shit again, and then, that's just what I'm saying. So I feel as though you will be making plans here, going into a space of not knowing which way to go or how to go. So you may be up in your head a little bit. So you want to be mindful of that. Overthinking things, analyzing things. Just let things be where they are. Because I do feel as though some of you may be using what has worked for you in the past, thinking about going back to some of the ways that you used to be and how you used to do things. Instead, they want you to move forward. They want you to know that the sacrifice that you are making to be a better person, the sacrifice that you are making to see this through, is going to be very rewarding here. Again, there's the World card crossing that. So I feel as though the choices that you make will bring in even greater success, allow things to end in order for new things to begin. Sometimes you can walk through that process, but if you don't come out of it, you'll be pushed into it, and it's just going to be a given, right? Sometimes people are moved out of your life in order for you to have a more fulfilling future. They don't play a part in your new life, Leo. Excuse me. What is this decision? Some of you have a decision to make, possibly between an air sign and a Taurus, Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo. But there's a choice that needs to be made here. Now, you may be indecisive because of coming out of this torment, coming out of this hostility, coming out of this disagreement, or blocking someone who always has bad news, or always has something condescending to say. You may be wanting to venture into the unknown. I feel as though no matter which way you go or which path you take, there will be a lesson to be learned here. I feel as though you will move into this magician energy where you'll be able to manifest your newness once you make a decision, but the decision is yours. Your creative endeavors will be successful as long as you put your intent into them and continue to move forward. You are seeking balance. You are seeking harmony. You are seeking, there may be even some harmony of some things that happened in the past that you just want. You have to make a decision regarding how you are going to make peace with a situation here. You may be guarded, a little gun shy moving forward because you don't know. Some of you want to go back to school. You will be moving into a gathering stage here. I feel as though you may be guarding yourself from an emperor. Okay, you may be guarding yourself from taking charge of your life overall. You may be guarding yourself here from detaching from old patterns, old behaviors, old emotional things that need to be let go. Do your emotional to-do list. Okay, I'm seeing here that there may be some attachment to certain things, and it's out of desperation, trying to figure something out that has already been figured out. You just have to let things be where they at and move forward, because at the end of the day, you will be forced into this newness here. This is communication also coming through, a broader perspective coming through. I also feel like there will be communication coming in real fast, moving into June. There's a lot of new ideas, new marketing strategies, new ways of doing things coming in the month of June for you. You may be even waiting on some type of communication from someone who lives at a distance from you. I feel as though someone is coming in to offer you advice to help you take control of your life, take control of what it is that you need to do and how you need to move forward. That's where that partnership comes in. Y'all the first reading today, so I'm about to get it all the way together. Now, yeah, I feel here that there may be some type of attachment to change. not wanting to change, not wanting to loosen the reins on what is coming, what is new here, right? We got 5, 5, and these 5s work into each other to make what? 10, which is 1, right? This is a new beginning. If you can move, make peace with the situation and move forward here, discuss what needs to be discussed here. If there is any feelings of abandonment, you're going to want to make peace with that so that you can move into this new cycle of your life, because manifestation is yours. You have everything that it takes here to move forward, but you have to know that. Some of you may be in a space of feeling restricted, tied down. You may feel as though with being triumphant in something ending and believing in what it is that you need to, moving forward into this restriction may block you. So some of you may not be able to manifest that new beginning or manifest that creative endeavor until you release and make peace with your past here. It's right here. I'm seeing here, some of you may be worshiping the sun. Or sun gazing, or doing what it takes, changing your habits into the early, some of your habits will be changing moving forward, whether you are aware of them now or not, because this is how this shit happens. We got to discuss it. Stuff just be happening, right? Especially when you get to get them 5s and the world. Whew. All right. So overall, what I'm seeing here is a bright new beginning. I'm seeing that there's a reason to be joyous. There's a reason to surrender to the process in order for you to get the just do, or get the mental clarity that you need to move forward. Sometimes you just got to just be, right? So I feel as though your meditative practices will pick up here going into June. I also feel that you will need to take an analyzed, focused approach in everything that you do. Make sure that whatever it is that you are moving toward, what you are grateful for, what it is that you are willing to continue to work toward or work at, I feel like it will be a success overall with this Sun card here. What is this thinking, man? Someone's making an offer from a distance. Some of you may be looking for a new job here. Yep. I'm seeing here that you already basically are aware of a new offer coming in, a decision that needs to be made. Do you relocate? Do you travel? Do you take this new movement in your life and make the just do? That is the offer coming in. You accepting the offer here and standing in your truth, standing in your power, being very firm in your beliefs, being very strict in what it is that you want to do and how you want to move forward. Now, that is your month end quickie. I got to go because I got other readings to do. I should have did 3 of y'all at one time. Oh, well, whatever. I love y'all.